Hi guys, I hope everyone is doing well. Energy is crazy, I know, right? The energy is shifting a lot every day, and we have to be very sure that we stay positive, that we don't let shit get to us, we don't succumb to some shit, right? Like, this is all the chaos happening around us right now. Age of Aquarius. Here we are. I'm an Aqua sun sign, and my Venus is in Aquarius. This is our shit right here. You know, everything going on around the world. Hold on. 5 of Wands can be chaos. 5 of Wands can be competition. 5 of Wands can be self-sabotage. All in the head. The Chariot and the Star. These two cards came out in the Pisces reading that I just put up. The Chariot's delivering a wish. Chariot, Cancerian energy. The Star is Aquarius. So if that resonates with you, go watch the Pisces reading, okay? If you are a Pisces or you are the Pisces cross watcher. It also obviously is collective here because it's coming out now. The Chariot is forward progress, it's movement, it's victory, it's success, right? But it's moving forward alone. She's also alone. She is hanging on to a star. It's as if like she had a wish that she never let go of. Could have been a wish that she didn't even know she made. Could have been a wish and she thought it was this particular thing or it was that particular thing, but it comes to be that it's not actually that when the wish presents itself or when the wish is granted. The Star is hope. The Star is healing. The Star is about destiny and what's divinely meant to be, you know? It's a special delivery. 10 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. The 10 of Pentacles is abundance. It's financial success. It's stability. It's a long-term commitment. Some of you, the wish that's being granted is something in career. Some of you, it is in commitment, in love, or it's healing for some of you guys also, because the Star card is also about healing. Some of you, it could be healing the family dynamic. The Hanged Man. Change of perspective. Suddenly, things are different. Now, that's the Hanged Man. It's sudden. Perspective changes. Now, the Hanged Man doesn't always have to be sudden, right? You know, but somehow the energy is sudden all of a sudden. You know, yesterday I put out the reading, suddenly falling in love. And today when I was on live, XI_Missy_XI, I heard Billy Ocean's Suddenly song playing. Suddenly, life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, and things we never take notice of. Wake up. Suddenly, you're in love. I apologize. I don't sing at all, as you can tell. But that's how they channel messages to me. And all of a sudden, suddenly we wake up and we're in love. If you followed me long enough, you know that's exactly what I have been predicting since like 2018. That people dream. And when they wake up, they're either in love and it doesn't shake. You know how sometimes you dream of somebody romantically and then you wake up, you're in love with them? And then it kind of goes away, right? It's like, what if it never goes away? It's also not only falling in love with a person, but waking up and falling in love with life itself. What better time than now? All of the things we took for granted. What better time than now? You wake up. This is collectively waking up. Ace of Wands. See the intuition? The third eye chakra on fire. Fire is what? Creation. Fire is life. There's water. Water is life. Fire, creation, life. Something about creating life. Creating new life. Fire is also purification. Six of Wands. This is public. This is for some of you getting something public, a big public contract, working in the public eye. This can also be being publicly recognized for your accomplishments, right? Things happen suddenly. Somebody goes from struggling constantly to overnight success, becoming a star overnight, right? Star overnight. The Emperor. This could be the person that gives you the opportunity. Okay, the Emperor could be Aries energy, but the Emperor could be someone of a high authority, somebody that has the ability to grant, to give, to offer. Could this be in love? Yeah. Could this be in career? Yes. See, there it is. Granting, offering. The Ace of Pentacles. The seed that was planted a really long time ago is blooming. Suddenly, life has new meaning to me. There's Nine of Cups, the wish. But let's get to this. Knight of Cups is somebody having a crush, having feelings, waking up in love, suddenly now rushing towards you, suddenly now wanting to communicate out of the sheer blue. Yeah, we're under a time of pandemic and crisis, right? But we're also under a time where people's priorities are going to change. They're going to wake up and they're going to say, well, shit. That's not important, is it? Or they're going to wake up and say, I'm not happy. And if I don't know how much time I have left or what's going on in the world right now, and even though I have faith everything will work itself out, I'm not happy. I don't want to spend my time like this. Changing careers, getting out of relationships that they shouldn't be in. Temperance is Sagittarius energy, but temperance is balance. This is also the angel of patience. Patience. King of Pentacles. Man, somebody's offering something very big. King of Pentacles is going to offer either the contract in work or offer something stable, stability, relationship, or something practical in love. He has the ability to offer. He has the means to do so, whether that would mean financially. Maybe he's going to help. Maybe it's not just love. Maybe somebody reaches out to help. Very humanitarian energy, right? Very philanthropist. A lot of the emperors right now are being put to the test to see, are you a true leader? Are you selfless? It feels like something comes in that you do not expect because they don't expect it either. They could literally wake up one day and just be like, I'm in love. And I was joking about this. I used to call him Summer Solstice Boy because on Summer Solstice last year, I had this dream of somebody that I know that I've never been in a relationship with ever. Never even thought twice about it. He didn't show any interest, nor did I. And I dreamt of him, and it was like weird. But in the dream, we were together, and I was like feeling like I was in love with him for like a few weeks. If you guys have followed my story from last year. And then it just went away all of a sudden. But it was tough because I was like, this ain't going away, guys. Something's wrong. This is not going away. And wake up and suddenly you're in love. Maybe it's because of an awakening. Maybe it's not just waking up from your sleep. It's waking up from your sleep. You have here the Knight of Wands. It's like he's running towards her. See that? He's running towards her. It's like she's calling something in, you know? She's calling something in. She's creating. But she doesn't realize it. She's in her own world, doing her own thing. Page of Wands. She's literally in her own world. So this could be somebody who wasn't looking for this opportunity, so to speak, where she was just doing her thing and someone stumbled on her. They could have been watching you for a minute, whether it's because they were interested in you for career opportunities or other. And it's like a sudden, I need them for whatever. Look at that, Page of Swords. Page of Swords is spying, watching, keeping their eye on, doing more research. They may have researched you, looked you up, vice versa. 10 of Swords, something's ending. But it's like she's looking towards the horizon. 10 of Swords is the worst it's going to get. Maybe it was because of lack. She didn't have anything. And it's the end of lack. And it is the beginning of this, of having everything, of having the family unit, of having financial stability, of having, you know, it all. Like suddenly, too. It's like a sudden thing. It's like all of a sudden. She doesn't look sad. At least not from the energy that I get. She looks hopeful. Doesn't she? It's the energy of hope, of looking towards a better future. It's the energy of the best is yet to come. It's the energy of starting to take that first step towards her new beginning. King of Swords and the Three of Cups. King of Swords could be air, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. King of Swords would be somebody who, it almost feels like he's a warrior. He fights for things. So I don't know if this is, if your person is someone who fights for people's human rights, if they actually fight, like that's their profession, they're a professional fighter, professional athlete in that department. I can't tell, but he looks like a warrior. He could also be somebody who fights for people in other ways, you know what I'm saying? But he has that type of an energy of, he creates awareness in whatever he does, because swords are about truth. He could do some kind of public speaking, right? Or he could be like a singer or something. I heard the Lone Ranger. This person might be alone a lot. The Lone Ranger. Just remember that? Lone Ranger? Did he used to wear like one of those like things? So you couldn't see who he was? Am I thinking of the right thing? Seven of Swords. As I say that, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is like hiding. It's like deception. What you seek is seeking you, is what I just heard. And it's one of my favorite things, one of my favorite quotes that I've heard a really long time ago. If you're one of my clients, you hear me tell you shit like that all the time. What you seek is seeking you. It's because like attracts like. What you seek is seeking you. The Nine of Swords. Sadness, fear. A lot of fear happening. If you watched the news last night, we had a tsunami scare. It was a tsunami watch. Thankfully, it didn't turn into a tsunami warning. So a watch means that it could possibly come, but it didn't. It got canceled. But just the thought of that, it was like, we're like, what? What the hell? Like, oh, Mother Nature is pissed. We haven't done what we should have. We haven't taken advantage of certain things. We've done too little and we've done too much in areas where it's been ass backwards. Now there's so much fear out there. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's truth and fact and lies and fake. We are trusting our gut, our intuition, and we are trusting what is fact and what can be proven, right? It's a tough time out there right now. It's a time about just having faith and believing in things that we cannot see. Faith is believing in something I cannot see. This is a collective energy of fear. Fear is the opposite of love. But the problem here is that people think that I have to be invincible and I don't feel scared and I don't do nothing. Fear is a human emotion and we are stuck in these human meat suits. So no matter what emotion you feel, you have to deal with and figure out why it's here. Why is it triggering you? What is it here to teach you? And then you transmute it. Or say goodbye to it. You don't see this opportunity coming. Reminds me of like a shark lurking in the water. You can sense it. I sense it. Or like when someone's watching you and you sense it and you look and you don't see anybody. It's this gut feeling that you get. I feel like for many of you, if this person wakes up suddenly and they're in love, you might have a gut reaction to go, huh. It almost has that feeling of it. Or you might feel it's coming. This is coming. The delivery, the wish being granted. You can kind of feel it. Remember I was feeling the whole Disney song, when you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are, anything your heart desires. It's this whole time period of please don't give up hope. I was talking about it yesterday on my live on Instagram that people can take shit away from us right now. You might be able to take away things like the toilet paper. You can hoard those things. You can hoard the hand sanitizers. You can hoard the Clorox wipes. But what you cannot take away from me is hope and faith and belief. And I'm still going to dream, and I'm still going to dream really big. And I'm still going to believe that we are going to be just fine, because people like me and other people out there are doing our part. And we're doing our best, and we're trying to be kind and considerate, and we're trying to think of other people. Not everybody's on that same wavelength as us, but it's okay. We used to be the minority, right? The people that are woke. Now we're turning into the majority. We are. It's a worldwide awakening, you know? This 9 of Swords is fears, but we're going to transmute that. You have here the 3 of Cups, reunion, but like I said in the Pisces reading, it's written in the stars. See how they're all looking up at some type of an astrological constellation? What's been written in the stars? Akashic records are being opened up. And I almost feel like they are changing some things. But then also there's some things that was always meant to be, because it was always written in the stars. It was always written in the book. Somebody's life here is going to change very suddenly, in a good way. I'm looking at the Jenga over here, right? Because last night me and my daughter were going to play Jenga, as well as we're doing jigsaw puzzles. And I'm staring at the Jenga right now, and it's a tower. Pull one, the tower hits. Tower is awakening. The tower is sudden endings, sudden new beginnings. Right? Second. The King of Cups. Well, hello there. So far what we have is the Emperor. We have the King of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles. Now we have the King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person realizes I'm not a drop in the ocean. I am the ocean. Is that Rumi? I can't remember who says that, if it's Rumi. I'm not a drop in the ocean, I am the ocean. It's that whole collective thing of I am that I am. I am not attached to anything, but I'm connected to everything. We're all connected to each other. That's why you, especially if you have mental telepathy with this person, or this person is like meant to be with you, or you guys are vibrating at the same frequency, you feel them. Something shifts in their life and you feel it, vice versa. You feel it. King of Cups is emotions. Does the King of Cups always show his emotions? No. But he feels it. Oh, does he feel it? It's going to be to the point where it's undeniable. King of Cups, all about emotions and feeling it. He may have gone through his shit too. Right? His awakening, his dark night of the soul. 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is the card of like discontentment. I don't want it. I don't like that. I don't like the options. Or I'm no longer happy. This is where I'm talking about if people are in current jobs or in relationships, and during this crisis they're going, this ain't it. This ain't it, chief. 3 of Pentacles. Teamwork. You're going to find somebody that you really want to team up with, not just in a business thing, not even just in charity work or philanthropy. But this is a life partner, somebody that I want to create with, somebody that I want to build with, somebody that is easy to work with. You ever find that some people are with partners that they can't even get along? Like, well, how could you be with somebody you can't even get along with? Because that's your partner in everything. It's your partner in parenting. It's your partner in life. You need somebody that's on the same wavelength as you. Opposites attract, sure. But you could be like the same, and you just don't fucking get along, or you guys don't know how to work together. There's something here about, it's very twin flamey energy, because twin flames are to come together to do a soul mission, to work together to raise the vibration. It's very twin flamey. And you guys know I don't like to use labels of things because it's twin flame soulmates. We know all the labels at this point, right? And if you don't and you're new to this is going to be your point of the beginning of the first page, and you're going to start Googling everything. What is twin flame? What is soulmate? And then you're going to, throughout time, feel out what works for you and what doesn't. And also what's written and put out there in you know, on the internet, it's not always what it is. But it has a very twin flamey energy, and I've been talking about that. Reunions are coming. Queen of Wands. Creation, inspiration. What better time to be inspired to create than right now? Right? That's what they said during the bubonic plague. I forget who it was that, because I go blank when I channel. I forget who it was that had some major invention. Who was it? I can't remember. As soon as I end this recording, as per usual, I'll remember. I just read about it, like for the 17th time again today. In any case, find inspiration in that, right? Sometimes great things are created through sadness and destruction and madness. Madness is really a stroke of genius sometimes, huh? Not always. Sometimes it is. We're being really inspired right now. Are you inspired to write your book? Are you being inspired to go back to writing? Poetry? Writing songs, writing music. Somebody gonna come up with a Tony Award winning play during this time of quarantine? Is somebody gonna write the next 50 Shades of Grey or Harry Potter? Someone just gonna be inspired to help their neighbor? It's huge, isn't it? This whole energy that we're under, it's fucking huge. All right, guys, let's do the Oracle of the Fairies. I'm gonna get some oracles out right now. Don't forget, now, if you guys want to book a reading with me, please check what I have first in my description box of every YouTube video, and then email me what you want so that I can invoice you for payment, okay? Otherwise, it's this back and forth thing, and right now I'm so busy with people requesting readings that it makes it difficult for me to go back and forth with you. So it's just helpful if you follow the procedure, please. Thank you, everyone, for your donations that they've been sending recently. You guys are amazing. Money is energy. You know, that's the thing that we learn with law of attraction, is money is energy. You cannot technically own money. It is energy. It comes and it goes based on your vibration. If you give, and usually they say the more you give, the more you receive. It's because it's energy. All right, what do we have? Wait for winter. Keeps coming up. During the colder months, the Fairy Queen of Winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. Winter. It's coming soon for some of you. Who knows? Maybe the weather will change for a lot of us and it'll get cold. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights say you are a part of nature, so you are magical too. Oh, what a gorgeous card. And then we have temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit? Perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. Right now, a lot of people are actually working through shit like that, right? In quarantine. You ain't got nothing else to do. A lot of people don't have access to all their fattening foods that we eat, things that we shouldn't be eating, all the unhealthy stuff, even like bars and stuff. A lot of people can't go, right? So it's like either you drank at home or not. But it's like it seems to really be cutting down on things. We're not just social distancing from people, but also we are distancing from things that are no longer good for us, honestly. Sun. Your sun is watched over and protected as he explores his world. Some of you need this message, and it's not going to be for the collective. This is going to be very, very specific. This is my magical messages from the fairies deck, which I found in my closet last night. It's brand new. I opened it from the box just yesterday. I forgot I even had it. Okay, so that's for some of you. Son, your child. It could also mean a child from a past life, right? That's not in the physical world, or a child that is past. Your child is watched over and protected as he explores his world. Take that as it resonates for you. What else, Spirit? What else do we need to know? What do the fairies want to tell us? Emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings of love. I love that. And I think this is a fucking joke. Travel. An upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. Obviously, we can't travel right now, but this feels like it's not traveling physically. Traveling in your damn dreams. It's for some it's time walking. For some it's traveling into other dimensions. Let go. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. This is Law of Attraction 101. It means that the path of least resistance. That's how things come to us. That's how we manifest. We manifest by surrendering and letting it go. Ask, believe, receive. The believe part is where we let go. We just believe it's going to come. We believe we'll become a vibrational match to it, that we are, that it is mine, that I will have this because it's what I want and I'm a vibrational match, whatever it is, whatever your mind frame is going to be, and we let it go. It comes to us via the path of least resistance. So some of you guys, because love is the last thing you're thinking about right now, whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. One more. Ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. Ask, believe, and receive. This is also prayer. Prayer is the same thing as like setting intentions, right? It's like law of attraction. You're asking for something and you believe it will come and then you get ready to receive it. It's the same thing. Ask for what you want. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi. I try to go live there almost every day, and we do a spread, and we talk stories. See you guys later. Love you.